Rules for the contest are simple. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and make sure that you have the most interesting comment on this video. Again, that will be closing on September 20th. The most interesting comment picked by George over at Northwest Quail Farm will win the 100 quail egg carton labels. Now again, the most interesting comment provided by someone who liked the video and is a subscriber to the channel will win that prize, and we'll make sure to let you know if you won. All right, and thank you again for coming to check us out here today at New York Coturnix. It's been a little while since we've made a video. Apologies for that. We are back with a quick update on the flock, and I'm gonna give you an update on what's been going on around here at New York Coturnix. We have a new addition to the flock. We're also going to be doing a contest. George from Northwest Quail Farm in Mose Lake, Washington is going to be giving away, courtesy of New York Coturnix, a set of quail egg carton labels, 100 of them. So we're going to be providing details on that contest later on in the video. Stay tuned. All right, so I moved all of the babies. All of my brooder chicks are in the grow out now. So all of my brooder chicks are in the grow out now, and as soon as I opened up the cage, I noticed that this guy here is bleeding at the neck. So we're gonna get that cleaned up, and I'm gonna do some investigation and see what's going on inside of the hutch. This is one of the younger birds that was introduced to the hutch not too long ago, and apparently there's been some fighting going on. So again, we're going to get this cleaned up, and I'm going to figure out what's going on in there. All right, so I took a little time, patched the bird up. We're going to go back in here and investigate, see if we can figure out who the culprit is, who has blood on their beak. And we probably won't be able to figure this out, but oh look, there's another one. Now see, here is a testament to how it can be here in the hutches for these younger birds. As you can see, this one was attacked too. We're gonna get this one cleaned up and taken care of. I'm gonna go right in isolation with your buddy. We'll get you both cleaned up and see who else is all messed up in here. So I'm just gonna investigate and see who else is bloody in here and take anybody else out who's having a hard time. And we'll be back. All right, so we've got the birds isolated that seem to have taken a little bit of damage. There's some feathers flying around here, of course, but that's to be expected. So back to our update on the birds. They seem to have a lot going on in here, you know, banging their heads and whatnot. The little ones really want to get out. It's just in them, as soon as they get in here, they want to be free, so they hang out towards the edge and take the first opportunity to jump right on out of here. So when you open the hutch, you have to grab them and put them to the side if you want to grab your eggs. There's an egg in here. I'm going to grab that. And as you can see, just trying to get back to the front already. And you see how busy it is in here. Nope, there's no getting out. No, guy, come on, back in there. So down low, we have all of our original birds. Some of our original birds. We have some that moved in shortly after. The egg laying has slowed down just a little bit because they have a little bit less daylight to work with, but here's an egg. And sometimes you will have to, you know, dig around here for the eggs because they tend to bury them. Oh, look, there's another one in the back. So yeah, the birds down here have been doing really good. There's been a lot of feather plucking going on, of course, but that's to be expected. I'm gonna put the eggs in my pocket until we get in the house. And if you look over here in the neighbor's yard, we have our two new friends. They're just hanging around, learning the neighborhood. All right, so we have that sorted out with the two birds that I found in there that were pecked up a little bit. As you can see, Kukalaka here has taken an interest in what's going on inside of the cat carrier. We've got our bird friends in there. Two little quail recovering. And Kukalaka again is taking an interest. Now they have their water, of course, and their food. I cleaned their wounds up and sprayed them down with a antiseptic spray, non-medicated, of course, because you cannot give birds medicated spray or ointment of any kind. It's not good for them. Stuff's not made for birds. So definitely want to stay away from that. And looks like Kukalaka started to take an interest in what's going on in the hutch otherwise. Now, I wanted to show you something in here with this hutch. Now, I'm not going to open it. It is feeding time, and they're going to try to hop out of here again. But in here, there's a tiny hole back there that I didn't notice. I'll peck you back. There's a tiny hole that I didn't notice. And when I put the babies in, they were escaping left and right. I had about 6 birds I had to catch that day, including the chickens, because it was their first day and they were just getting out everywhere. So, you know, that was fun, but I patched up the hole and nobody's escaped since then. So again, I've brought up this point before, but when you have your hutches outside, you want to make sure you check the integrity of them all the time. Make sure there's nothing, you know, that can get in or out. And also, a few of you will remember that a while ago I did a video on a Broody Coturnix hen. That didn't turn out so well. Those eggs, they got sat on for maybe all of 3 or 4 days, and after that, you know, they were just kicked around a little bit. I did make sure that I marked them so I knew which eggs were which, and they just, you know, they didn't take care of the eggs at all. So again, Coturnix hens, you can't count on them to be broody. You can't count on them. You can't count on them to take care of their own eggs, which is why we incubate them to keep it going. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick update on that. All right, and thank you again for coming to check us out here today at New York Coturnix. Again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. Also, leave a like for the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Hit that notification bell if you're looking to be notified every time we drop a new video. Again, for this contest, this is hosted by New York Coturnix, but it's provided by Northwest Quail Farms, which is in the state of Washington. Now, George over there, again, is going to be providing 100 quail egg carton labels to the winner of the contest. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave the most interesting comment. This contest will close on September 20th, 2020, and we look forward to announcing the winner. Thanks again from New York Coturnix.